You might think of the food capital of the world might be in Europe, might be in the States, but no, unfortunately for you or fortunately for us, it is in Dubai. Dubai, the center capital of great food, happens here, and now is the season. More than 200 different nationalities meet and gather. In Dubai, you can find the best restaurants, the best ever discoveries, and the food trends start in Dubai. We're very blessed and honored to be tonight with more than 200 to 250 attendees, chefs, influencers, attendees that are coming to experience US beef. And we're very happy to be here with you. And it's gonna be a rock and roll night with flames, flavors, and amazing memorable events. I always refer to Dubai as the center stage of food. 200 nationalities all gathered around. Where food trends start, probably restaurants opening every single day. And having US beef with us is something, and having you with us is something. Tell me first your first impression of Dubai.
So I've been coming to Dubai for over 20 years. I was here before the Burj Khalifa was built. I watched them break ground, and so very lucky to watch it grow. And Dubai, like you said, I mean, it's like there's so much energy here, so much influence here, so many different nationalities, and all those different influences, those cultures bring their flavors from home, and then they're looking for good ingredients. That's where US beef comes in. One of the best ingredients on the world, the US beef, the flavor, the beef flavor, the fat flavor. So having a really quality ingredient and then applying, shawarma or whatever you want, mandi, all these different things to it. So for me, it's just as much fun because I know the ingredient, and now I'm watching how different cultures, different people are applying flavor profiles to it, some cooking techniques to it. It's just Dubai. So tonight we have some unbelievably awesome local chefs. We have Barbecue Brothers. They're doing a bunch of different cuts. We have Butcher Shop, which they're doing some prime tenderloin. They're doing some prime brisket. Actually, they're doing the brisket mandi style.
Ooh.
And then we have the Meat Avenue.
Yeah.
Oh, Meat Avenue.
You've chosen the best three.
Yeah. So, well, these guys, they know what they're doing. They treat the meat with respect. They put their own touches and flavors on it. And like Meat Avenue, I mean, they're. Look, I can tell you because by the time anyone sees it, but they're doing a pastrami, amazing. They're also doing a brisket, a smoked brisket. And then the local, the Crown Plaza here, they're doing some American lamb, they're doing some Wagyu strip loin. But most importantly, I worked with the chef and they were smoking briskets and bone-in short ribs. And we've been smoking those, about 8-9 hours today. Beef butter on the bone, baby. Oh, really good.
Chef, thanks for coming, and we're gonna have a rock and roll night.
Oh yeah, this is perfect. This is a perfect night.
Let's do it.
All right, come on, let's go. So when I tell US beef, there's a few things. First of all, it's corn finished, right? Corn makes the fat very, very white, very, very flavorful. It's like the best butter you can get in the world, right? And fat is flavor. The second thing is the breeds. The cattle is raised specifically for meat consumption. It hasn't been working in the field and then showed up on the table. The whole process is the designed for quality meat on the table. So we have an abundance of corn, we have an abundance of cattle. So then as a chef, I can get consistent briskets, I can get consistent strip loins, right? Really high quality stuff. And so that flavor profile is just like, it's the best of the best. So that's why you pay a little more for it because getting it here is not easy. But at the end of the day, it's just a whole nother level of high excellence. It's just another level of excellence.
نحن ال US Meat Export Federation. The USMEF it represents the entire red meat industry in the United States. That means all the US beef producers, exporters, traders, and also the lamb producers, exporters, and traders. They're all represented by a federation called the US Meat Export Federation, which is us. So what do we do? What's our main job? Basically, what we do is to promote US red meat across the world. So we do it through events like this. We do a lot of trade shows, promotions. You've been to a lot of them. And this is our main goal. We want people to try the amazing US beef, to know what it's all about, and have a good time.
My name is Chef Robert. I'm the executive chef of Aramtech and ButcherShop.ae, which is the B2C version of Aramtech. We're here tonight to celebrate US beef.
Whoa.
Yes, which we wholeheartedly support and love.
You've been working with US beef a lot. You
Yes.
recreate the beef. You don't not only sell red meat, but you sell ready-made to eat. What
Correct.
are the special things you've done with US beef?
Look, US beef, we do, for example, we do smoked brisket, smoked short ribs. Now, Thanksgiving, holiday season coming up, we do even smoked turkey. I know it's not beef, but we do smoked turkey. So for us, it's about convenience and really bringing the restaurant quality products home to the end consumer. We have beautiful US prime strip loin, tenderloin, and ribeye. Plus, we have our special mandi with shredded smoked brisket on top.
So you're wearing an A for Anthony?
An A for American beef.
Good one. وسام
هاي أنتوني.
شو عاملين اليوم؟ The Meat Avenue. شو
Yes.
عندكم؟
اليوم حاطين ستيشن شيف جاي مكارثي جاي من USA. We are promoting US beef. Part of the station we're doing US smoked brisket burgers. So everyone's gonna try it. We are proud to be here. It's such a nice event. Executives, culinary people, chefs, business owners,
وسام انت
suppliers.
اشتغلت كتير باللحمه وانت يعني فبركت اللحمه واشتغلت باللحمه، شو عملت باللحمه الامريكانيه؟ شو بتستعملها بمحلك؟
اوكي اول شيء اللحمه الامريكانيه هي it's a pillar in our product list, so we believe in it, we believe in the origin, we believe in the feeding program. It's certified, the certification comes from the government. بتريح راسك, consistency, great marbling, great flavor, great quality. The end result is totally different than any other origin. الفيدنج بروجرام تبعهم كتير ناجح. It reflects in the flavor, in the marbling, وكتير طيبة. It's my favorite.
The Meat Avenue معنا الليله.
نحن بلشنا بال 2017. بلشنا بلبنان، بلشنا اول شيء كيترينج اوبن فاير جريل، بنروح بنعمل لايف كوكينج، ورجعنا بعد 5 سنين بلشنا نفتح مطاعم لنا. ومثل ما قلت زيادة على مصر والكويت ويو اي ولبنان، عنا بلجيكا، عنا السعودية، أردن سون كمان.
واو اسم الله.
ونحن بنعمل كيترينج وعنا المطاعم تبعنا، وكل مطعم عنده منيو خاص فيه حسب البيئة والبلد والكل هول. صرنا 2 سنين نطلع بنعمل تومورو لاند، نعمل كيترينج بتومورو لاند، واليوم نحن هون معكم بال
بيوتيفل. انشهرتوا بهيدا الجريل؟
صح.
خبرني الليله شو رح نعمل؟
ليلة رح نعمل 2 بايتس، كل وحدة فيها كومبينيشن معينة، وعنا نوعين لحمة رح نكون عم نستعملهم من اليو اس ميت. عنا التندرلوين والفلانكس، ونحن يعني 99% دايما بنستعمل اليو اس ميت بالايفنتات تبعنا وبالريستورانت تبعنا.
Vegetable also. I just cook the smoked vegetable.
This is next level.
And we have
Oh
this
my
is
God! Show us
this
on
is
camera.
beef brisket.
Wow!
Still
طلع juiciness جوا. Look at the juiciness. Man, king.
still juicy, soft
If
and
I
tender.
grab a piece and escape with it, anybody would know.
No, sir. We can hide it for you.
Thank you.
The USMEF is a non-profit organization based in Denver, Colorado, United States. And it represents the red meat industry in the United States. So that includes the beef producers, traders, processors, exporters, as well as the lamb producers, traders, exporters, and so on. These are all represented by a federation called the US Meat Export Federation, which is us. Now, what we do, basically, our goal is to promote and market US beef across the world. And we do that through various activities, including this one. And thank you all for coming. A big thank you to Chef George and the team at the Crown Plaza. A huge thank you to the ECG, and most importantly, thank you to the USDA office, Mr. Jeffrey Zimmerman, Ms. Fayrouz, Mr. Omar, Mr. Muhammad, and Ms. Yasmin. Thank you all for coming, and thank you for all your support for our events.
As a chef to other chefs, I just want to say, first off, thank you for taking the time to come here and learn some more about US beef. I'm very appreciative of that. One of the things I do in my travels is I love comparing US beef to, actually the USMEF guys, I gotta be careful, but anyway, comparing it to Australian or South American, right? And I always love going to the chef and go, hey, you're Australian? Put an Australian steak down, throw an American steak down, throw South American, maybe European steak. Just don't tell me what they are. And they're like, okay. And I said, put them on the grill and I'll just go over. Now, clearly I got a cowboy hat. I can pick the American one out super fast. But the other three, I gotta take a little time. But all I do is I smell the sizzle. I smell the fat. And I can tell from that fat whether it was grass-fed, probably South American. I can tell from that fat whether it was grain-fed, probably Australian. If it's not one of those two, then it's the other country. And I'll just go boop, 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 and they're like, I'm like a fat sommelier, how can you do that? I'm like, well, fat is flavor. And the flavor comes across in the fat. And if it's grass-fed, it'll have one impact, and if it's grain-fed, it'll have another impact. It's quite interesting to do if you're ever so inclined. Just take some fat off of your different steaks and just sizzle it and smell it, and you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about. We have some Wagyu beef, strip loin. Chef Christoph is handling that for us. So we have a really cool Wagyu strip loin to check over there. U.S. lamb, man. In my restaurant, U.S. lamb is the most expensive protein that I serve by a long shot. There's far more demand than there is production. It takes about 14 months to raise a lamb, and then they finish it in a feedlot to get it to really, and they're big. Most people almost consider it to be mutton, but they're still quite young. They've just grown big, and a lot of them are from Colorado. And because I spend a lot of my restaurants are in Colorado, we serve a lot of Colorado lamb. It's expensive. But for you guys, we brought like 80 kilos of lamb for you guys. So man, check a lamb chop out and taste it. The butcher shop is here. So the butcher shop does a lot of online stuff. They have a few different cuts here. We'll talk to them in a minute. Wissam over at the meat shop. This guy, oh man. He really knows what he's doing. I've had a lot of fun catching up with him and talking about. I can't talk about. He has a secret item over there, but he didn't bring it. He brought some for me, but I'm sorry for the rest of you. But thank you, Wissam. I'm going to just say a big thank you for that. And he's doing a smoked brisket burger, and then the Barbecue Brothers. Actually, I skipped over Robert, Chef Robert. All these guys are experts. They have a passion for meat. They understand the quality of U.S. meat. They really have done some amazing products, techniques and products. And it's one of my joys is getting to travel and seeing like over here we have a shawarma. It's made with American inside round that the Crown Plaza here did. You got to check it out. It's just different than what you would normally get because a lot of the places use an inferior quality meat, pound the crap out of it, put some seasonings on it. But this one is a U.S. inside round with a shawarma seasoning, and they've done it on the rotisserie. And then Barbecue Brothers has they brought the whole animal. I mean, they have flank steak, they have tenderloin, they have all sorts of things over there. So I'm going to do. First of all, I'm going to do a tour of everyone and see what. Where's Terry? Terry, my man. We were out here this morning at like 8 o'clock, starting up that big old smoker over there. No, I did not bring it with me. It wouldn't fit in my luggage. But he's had brisket and bone-in short ribs there all day. We've been out here trying to, people walking by want to look in there like, no, if I see anyone opening it, I'll throw them in there. Leave it alone. It needs time. The biggest thing about smoking something like that is everyone's curious. They come over, they want to open it to see what's going on. That's a problem. As soon as you open that door, it loses heat. As soon as you open that door, it loses smoke. So you really want to lock it down, and Terry and I were like security guards on it all day, making sure it got ready for you guys here this evening. Cheers and thank you. What's mandi rice? How do you make it?
It's with saffron, it's with nuts, it's with dried fruits in it.
Nice.
Yes.
And then
it's a mixture. So you got the US beef with kind of the Arabic flavors. Very nice.
I love the sound of that. So why US beef? Why do you like US beef? Why does it work for you?
And the flavor. That corn-fed, beautiful, rich flavor, it's amazing.
Nice.
Finally, I can
Good.
see you in front of me, not on the screen.
It's so much better to see you in person. I'm glad to be here.
Pleasure to have you with us. It's an honor for us to be with you.
So tell us what you got here. What you got? What's
So the Meat Avenue tonight, we're preparing some US smoked briskets. We're gonna do burgers. We're gonna put some smoked hickory barbecue sauce, some caramelized onion, a bit of coleslaw, brioche milk buns, and shall we talk about the secret item?
I don't know because you don't have enough. All right, let's talk about it because
It's simply a 14-day dried smoked beef pastrami.
What cut did you use?
Brisket.
Right to my heart.
Yep. So the brisket goes into a dry for 14 days, washed, seasoned, thrown in the smoker until the internal temperature reaches the target. And that's it.
Chef Romy, how are we? Man, you got some flank steaks. What is this, tenderloin? And wow, and more flank. So tell me, what are we serving? What do we have?
We'll do two kinds of flights. One called flame kiss flight. We'll use too many ingredients. We'll use the crispy nuts,
Okay.
chili. We'll use reptile salsa and our homemade pickles. The other one will be with chimichurri sauce and Dixal mushroom.
Wow, you went all out. I'm so grateful for taking the time. What wood do you have in your fire here?
Open fire grill.
Nice. It looks so good. So good.
We are very lucky. We have some Wagyu sweet loin. So the marbling is just fantastic. I cannot wait to slice one piece to see. Actually, I don't need a knife. My finger will be enough today.
Exactly correct. Yeah, the marbling in that is really impressive. And you can see how white that fat is, all the flavors.
You see when you grill the meat, you just on the charcoal just behind me in here. With the charcoal, all the fat will melt, and this is where the taste will come. Then when you rest the meat, suddenly all the juice come back inside.
Oh, exactly.
You finish it with a bit of rock salt, and here we go, again business.
And then let's talk about the U.S. lamb. It's not that common here, apparently.
It's very surprising. Not in meaning in quality, but at least U.S. lamb coming now.
Yeah.
And we are looking forward to taste it. And it will be a one-off tonight.
Yeah.
I think you are all lucky to taste the lamb.
Yeah.
And I cannot wait.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Because even for me, coming from the U.S., this is really special.
Absolutely. And
It's American lamb. Talking about the lamb rack, but we give it that Middle Eastern touch, touch of sumac, rosemary.
So U.S. lamb is only 14 months old before they sort of process it. It's a younger animal,
Yes.
but develops really good flavor because of the way they finish it in the U.S. It's a little different than Australian or New Zealand, and certainly a much larger chop, huh?
You know what we say? The younger, the sweeter.
Yeah, I think.
More juicy than everybody.
Yeah.
So basically, we try to retain the original flavors of the lamb.
Yep.
And when you bite into it, it bursts with flavors. The juices don't want to well done.
Man, you are spot on, and these look like they've been handled with care and love and proper experience. So we have the shawarma here, huh? And it's made with quality beef, a little bit of shawarma spices, and now it's getting all the love with the handling. So good, man. Oh, Syrian.
That's the secret.
Oh,
Secret, Tata.
oh man. So I can't wait to come back and try this. So for those of you who don't know, Chef George is the master of the cluster here. And he has been an immense help. We can't get this done without a lot of support. And Chef George has stepped up with great staff, great support. And he's done pretty amazing stuff. And we've had some good fun in the butcher shop and in the pastry shop. We've done some things. So anyway, Chef George, tell me about this.
Thank you for your beautiful words, first of all. Yes, as you said, it's an inside serve. It's pretty interesting how it ends up when you mix it with all the Arabic spices, the yogurt, the acidity that you take from the vinegar. And the meat part has already a bit of fat. However, we've added also as well here a bit of a touch of American Wagyu beef fat to give that flavor as well. I hope you'll all enjoy it.
Man. Okay, so I came here last because I know this one we started first.
Yes, sir.
So we have a brisket.
Brisket and ribs.
And the ribs, and we did them in the smoker all day?
Yes, sir. I start from morning to night.
Right.
Almost 12 hours now. We cook with the smoke old wood to get a nice flavor for the meat.
And amazing. I mean, you and I came and we checked and you wrapped it.
Yes.
I just wanted to try and show them or let them see the smoke ring on this. You can see the red from the smoke from the oak. That happens because the temperature of the smoke and the temperature of the beef when it went in the smoker, you get that really nice smoke ring.
First, I cook with the 220, the temperature.
Fahrenheit.
Yes. And then after 4 hours, I reduce the temperature to become 180.
Nice.
And then after 3 more hours, I reduce to become 160, and then I cover it.
شيف جورج انت هون خلينا نقول مستقبلين الكل عندك، انت هون كلاستر اكزيكتيف شيف. اول شيء عرفنا حالك، انت مين؟
انا جورج رحمه من لبنان، صار لي حوالي 20 سنه 25 سنه بالامارات، اشتغلت بكذا اوتيل كذا مطعم، اشتغلت بلبنان كمان، ورحت شوي على سويسرا كمان وعملت كم دوره بسويسرا، وانا هون حدك. يعني اول شيء قبل ما اعمل بدي اقول لك انه انا عندي تيم كثير قوي، والشباب اللي عندي يعني بشوف حالي فيهم، وبلاهم اكيد ما في اوصل اللي وصلت له. في عندنا 16 اوتلتس، وفي عندنا ايفنت سنتر كبير تقريبا بياخذ شيء 2500 شخص، وعندنا فيستيفال ارينا كمان كبيره بتاخذ شيء 2000 ل 3000 شخص. جربنا نعمل شيء عربي باللحمه الامريكانيه، كرمال هيك طلعت معنا فكره الشاورما بلحمه مبدئيا اسمها انسايد سكيرت، هي منا طريه. المارينيشن لازم تطريها، يعني لازم نشتغل على شويه تكنيكس، وطلع معنا سيخ شاورما. زياده على سيخ شاورما عندنا السموكر البيست بنسميه ان ذا كورنر، في عندنا لحمه كثير طيبه بريسكت سموك تقريبا 12 ساعه، وفي عندنا بيف شورت ريبس كمان سموك تقريبا شي 12 ساعه.
لك الصف هونيك في شي 30 40 شخص ناطر بالصف. واو واو شيف زبده، شو هاي؟ ليك كيف عم تفرط، والسموكينج رينج اللي حواليها والسموكينج انفلوب مش معقول. اوه ماي جودنس. بيجي باكج تاعت لو بصير واحد اصحاب معك انا كنت طعميه كمان انت ما يطلق ايديه. طلعوا 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 طلعوا. اوه ماي جاد. طعميك انا؟ ليش لا؟ من ايديك للشرف شيف. لا واو 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 واو.
صوص؟
حلم بلا صوص. أنا بقول دايماً البنت الحلوة ما بدها ميك اب.
مظبوط.
بلا صوص. واو. اوف. شو الوضع؟ اوف ليك لحمة حمرا من جوا مظبوطة، ليك 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 ميديوم رير كواليتي. او ماي جاد كواليتي. قربوا بس فرجيكم شغله، ليك كأني كداش جبني. لحمة مشغول فيها، لحمة فيها بادي، فيها طعمة، فيها روح، فيها إحساس. كم ساعة؟
ما بنشتغل على الوقت. internal temperature تارجت توصل للتارجت جاهزة بس تحس هيك عم تتفشل حسب الشيك حسب الشيك.
هلا ويك very good job.
Thank you Anthony. بس روق أنطوني. اشتريت؟
قصدتك سرقت.
بعمل لك ساندويتش.
الحقني.
بعمل لك ساندويتش.
واو. Please. Chef. Please.
That's the chef special. That's just. I can't
Wow.
believe.
Chef Jay.
I can't believe Wissam gave you some. I told him.
Did you smell it all the way from there?
All the way over.
Come on, go. Ooh. Did you have good meat around here? Oof. What's happening tonight? Hello, what's happening tonight? Oh man, you're good. You know your stuff. شيء رائع، ايفنت رائع فعلا. اللحمه از نكست ليفل. خلينا نرجع نخبركم شوي اللي سمعتوه من اول النهار. انا عم قد ما اللحمه وين ما كان. اوكي سوري. الوضع الاجواء كثير حلوه. ريلي سوبر اميزنج ميت. جريت بيبل. ناس فهمانه شو عم تعمل. gathering of the industry شفيه probably more than 100 chefs all across بهالبلد الرائع اللي بيجمع كل جنسيات العالم. اللحمه with different levels، لحمه with different characters، لحمه with different ways of cooking، وكل الستاندات كله عم بضيف، كله عم بيطعمي، كله عم بيدوق. So see you in the next event. See you in the next USMEF or US Meat event. الليله كانت رائعه وبتتورخ. يلا شو عامل؟ انا عندي هيدي بدنا خلص ريدي. كفي اكل؟ نكفي اكل.